Alright, so let's continue this. We're in episode 2 of the Japanese campaign to basically take over the world, so to speak. I've taken out Bombay and more or less Australia down here, so more or less the English have been knocked out of the Pacific theater, so to speak. And now I'm just basically open to taking out China and pretty much Russia at my leisure, so to speak. I've got the Americans to contend with over here, and I'm slowly building up a fleet to deal with them, though I don't think they're too much of a threat just yet, but we'll see. Anyhow, I've more or less just, got to the end of this turn. I've got this industry I have to place somewhere, but I'm thinking about dropping it on South Africa. That's what I'll do with it. But more or less have to wait a couple turns for maybe this guy to get down here to do that. Might go to southern Brazil, do that again as well. Anyhow, so done. So yes. We're getting lots and lots of purchasing power. And apparently the Americans just researched something. How good of them. And they're actually moving their guys right there. They actually have a fairly good, amount of guys, the Americans, right there. 9 destroyers and 2 cruisers. I'm actually wondering if Germany is going to be able to conquer Russia without any, interference, so to speak. Germany's actually doing very well. Germany is actually, hitting Russia so hard that it actually boggles me that they're doing this well. And they're going to hit Ireland. Because, you have to bring Ireland back on our British rule. There's the British sort of moving their guys to, mass them in a force. There's Italy taking on another of the transports that were left out in the open. Italy sadly isn't doing all that much. They're just down to, more or less their starting territories minus Sicily, Algeria, and Libya. And China researches something. Oh, that's not good. They got rockets. They got rockets, and they got both Shanktun and this here to attack. Alright, let's build 1 token, and I got long-range aircraft. I'll take that. Alright, I suppose what we want to do right now is build, infantry. Well, I suppose I don't really need infantry. We need tanks, more or less. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those guys there. 1, 2, 3. We'll build a sub and a destroyer on this down here, so to speak. I'm actually tempted to dump guys on New Guinea for some reason. Or Solomon Islands or something like that. Anyhow, so that's what I'm personally this time around. Combat move. This guy, I think we're going to do with him. We're just going to start moving him to South Africa. I can do this two ways. I can drop them down here or drop them over here. Really, there's nothing in the sort of vicinity down here. I'm not going to be conquering anything doing there, so let's just drop them down here. And he's basically going to go over to Southern Africa, take that out, and then I can build an industry and start pumping guys from the African theater. You guys can go... Oh, let's go, I guess, to Iraq. And I'm tempted to drop these guys maybe right here. We'll keep going that way. And I really have to do something about this over here. And then there's all these guys up here. I think what we're going to do up here is just going to drop these guys like this to get rid of his artillery. Get rid of him. Send you up that way. Send one of these guys... Nah. We'll send one of these guys up that way too. Over here. One of you guys will go in here, I think. Four of you go right there. I just want to get rid of that tank. I don't really care about the territory so much. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Drop those guys in there. And go in here, we'll take these guys. Basically drop anyone who can come right there. They'll all get dropped as Shanktun to start pushing them toward China. And I'm thinking about using these guys, like... I really don't need to keep both these guys here, so I'll drop them right there. Basically, can drop these guys up here. Start massing a defense against these guys if they want to think about coming. Drop those guys there. Leave that guy there, I guess. Why not? So these guys can more or less be my offensive force toward these Americans over here, as needed. I don't really have any Chinese fighters, so to speak, over here. They all, like, sort of fled, except I got these guys over here to worry about, but... Since this is close enough, I can drop these stray guys over here just to sort of help out. I really can, you know, probably just send this cruiser down there, and I can just leave one cruiser as a defense. And now I've got, you know, a fairly sizable amount of force over here to deal with these guys over here. These are weak ships, right? So it's just this numbers over, you know, quality over there, so to speak. So it shouldn't be too much problem taking them out. Alright, let's see here. So, done. I killed him easily enough. And I take the territory, very nice. The next time I can take out Burma and French Indochina, these infantry, and then start moving up this way or whatever with them. Oh, he got my flak track. Whatever, I took him out. So there goes the Chinese artillery up there, all dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess what we're going to want to do with him... If I drop them there, I don't think the Chinese will be able to do anything with them, so... Just drop them there. Done. Keep moving. Apparently I just conquered that territory, right? So I have to move them right there instead. So done. Free tanks. Free tanks. Do flak tracks. And over here we'll build the other free flak tracks. And we'll build down here. Or wait, maybe I'll... That's a little too close though, right there. Maybe build it right there just to help defend those guys a little bit more. So I'll do that. That factory I have pre-built kind of annoys me, but whatever, you can just dump it on South Africa and make it useful that way. It's actually not a bad idea to be able to build more industries for the Japanese, just so I can build stuff in the mainland in case my transports are, I can do other stuff with transports rather. Don't have to ferry stuff between Japan and the mainland. He built marines on the Hawaiian Islands for some reason. And transports, lots of transports. Russia's going to try and fight back. They couldn't beat my little troop. He stood his ground. Germany researched something. Oh, they're going to try and take Stalingrad. And kill those transports out there, I think. Stalingrad has fallen. This might be the fastest big world game I've played yet. It feels like I'm about to win soon. I mean, I've taken a lot of victory points myself, and Germany's taking its victory points quite well. Well, there comes the English to sort of rain on our parade, so to speak. It couldn't be that easy, you know. Bunch of infantry over there on the Middle East front. Have to watch that. Oh, there goes those transports. They're gonna hopefully. Oh, Italy's gonna do something. Go Italy, go! And Italy conquers something. Good job, Italy. Opportunistic Italy, taking their piece of share of the land. Even if it's only 1 IP. Even though they lost their African countries. Well, he's dead. Looks like the Chinese tried to attack Stalingrad there, but they failed. Zero hits, and I apparently got attacked by rockets there. We'll repair that. Done. Alright, I suppose I want to try and hit right there. As well there, right there as well, too. But, more or less, I want to hit the Chinese anti-air battery before it does any more damage to me. So, do that. Where are you over here? He's moved all his guys down here, and I suppose I can live with that. He built a whole lot of guys over here, though, so I was thinking about using these guys to sort of like make an attack on Hawaiian Islands, but that's quite a few guys to go through. I suppose I got fighters and stuff I can use over here if I want. Maybe I'll attack. We'll see. But anyhow, let's buy a bunch more guys, I guess. We'll build tanks, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 again. We'll build 1, 2, 3 on Bombay. And infantry maybe on New South Wales down there. So done. Combat move. That's a lot of guys to sort of have to deal with over there. I don't think they'll attack me, but it's still kind of worrisome. What I'm going to do is going to drop these guys here. They might attack those, but if they do, it might take some casualties, so it'll be fine. All right, we'll take that. So that's going to be finished up, so to speak. These guys will go in here. by itself, that should be enough to take that out, and I think that's good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 artilleries, and then those guys and that guy up there. Right, these guys are long range now, so they can attack this. Let's send this guy in like that. Maybe I can get lucky and kill that, and then we can just progress past that. We'll send these guys up here. Take that. And drop those guys up there. Their missions equal up in that direction, so that's what I'm going to do with them. You guys go there. You guys go there. That's free enough to take them all out. I've got to start building up more infantry and such, I think, over here. But for now, I can send these guys like this. I'll send them down here, I guess. Just drop them all down here. Now I'm going to have all my transports, so to speak, down here, and I can use them to mount a big attack on the Hawaiian Islands of all these guys I've amassed. You can just continue on your merry way over here. Take this. Now I can build an industry next turn after I'm, able to claim it as, like, mine, so to speak. How are we doing victory point-wise? So we're actually up to 14 victory points. We need 15, I think, to win. So, yeah, I need 15 for an honorable surrender or 17 for total victory. So we're getting really close to winning already, amazingly enough. Once I take Western Siang and maybe Egypt, and once he takes Moscow, that's probably a win for us, so to speak. Of course, I could take Hawaiian Islands too. There's lots of victory points in grass right now. Kind of amazing. Okay, done. Instant kill. That's good enough. We take that. And I kill that infantry, so that's good. That's out of the way. Non-combat moves, you can go right there. 1, 2, 3, you can go down there. Looking very good, so done. Guys to place. So, I guess we'll build our free tanks here. Build these free tanks here. These free tanks here. Those guys there. Those guys down here. So we actually met all our national objectives at this point, so I'm getting massive purchasing power along. The Japanese actually still have a fairly easy go of it, and that's a lot of guys coming at me, but I kill off his infantry, so that's actually, that's sort of what I was helping for, just to kill off guys, and I even retain all my units too. Those guys are down there. Built some more guys on the Hawaiian Islands, so I don't have to worry about. Russia's doing what it can to hang on, but I don't think they'll be hanging on much longer. All you're hearing is conquer, 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 conquer. Well, they failed one battle, but I'm sure the Italians will be able to fix that in a moment. Yes, this is ending up to be a very, very quick game. I think most of my games in like, what, 12 to 13, 15 rounds? 9 rounds in, it looks like we've almost won. Though it looks like the English are really opening up a can of whoop-ass where they can. It's not like they're going to do a whole lot, the English up there, but I mean, they're going to be a nice distraction for Germany. I'll, prevent them from going after victory points to win. Well, there goes Italy with a few units. They took Switzerland. They killed the neutral Swiss. Or they defeated them, rather. They didn't kill them. Killing them would be very inefficient in war. Silly labor, internment camps and all that. Alright, this is done. AI radar, I'll take that. Not really effective, I find, but whatever. Make my AI guns more useful. At this point, I think we might want to build some bombers. Just because. Build some infantry, or infantry and a tank. So build all that, done. I got so many points at right now, it's like crazy, but whatever. Combat move, we're going to drop all these guys I can right in here. Drop these guys in there. These guys in here. And I don't have any more movement points, I guess, but whatever. I can just drop these guys all the way over here. And everyone who can, barrel in the Hawaiian Islands, and we'll take it out. Could send a fighter up there to kill that transport, but I don't really care about that one transport. There's actually a lot of guys coming over in this direction. I'm actually kind of concerned about that one little transport. I don't think it's going to survive much longer. And because these guys are coming down here, I'm actually kind of concerned about that too. I was going to build, an industry right here, but that doesn't seem like a very palatable idea right now. And let's kill these guys. Get rid of them. Send these guys up there. And he's got a little bit of defense right there, so I'm not going to instantly just drop all my guys on it, I think. But I can drop this guy up this way, that guy up that way. Those guys this way. Slowly I'll charge up the interior of China. That's what all these guys are doing right now. Italy's up there. Yoink. Yoink. One. Doing. And I don't know. Yeah, why not? We'll try and kill those guys right there of those stuff I have around. Kill them with all that, and then we'll, basically surround them, so to speak. China's nearly been defeated. And you're probably, dead. I don't think this guy can escape the wrath of all these guys around him. This guy's down here, those guys are there. These guys are here. There's like no escape for him, so he's gone. That one little transport. Alright, well, whatever. Done. Yep, let's take out the Hawaiian Islands. Take out Syria. Wow, I only hit him once. Oh, I'm gonna lose two of my flak tracks there. It's not going too palatably for me right here, but whatever. I do want to try and kill these guys. Oh, lost them all. Oh well, there's only 2 fighters there now, so I guess that's sort of a victory. He's got no troops to move around. Well, they're dead. Non-combat move, all these guys can move right there, I guess, and help the Germans out a little bit. One, two, three, four, five, six. Move right there. And do I dare place this down here? These guys, they could drop a tank, 2 tanks, two Marines maybe, or 2 infantry, a Marine, an artillery, all down there. I don't think it's worth trying to risk dropping an industry down there. You know what? Maybe I'll just drop the industry over here on Iraq instead. Seems like a fine idea for now. Drop 3 bombers here. Bombers there. Let's actually drop the bombers here instead and drop these troops here. So done. I'm almost up to 100 Pershing units. How am I doing compared to the others? So right now I'm obviously a clear winner in Pershing units right now. I actually have more than the Allies combined. Germans are doing okay too. Well, they didn't go after South Africa, though I think they could do it next turn if they want to. I think I lost my transport wherever it was down there. I assume I lost it. Oh, they abandoned China. They abandoned China. They're dead. Looks like Germany's going to try and do what it can to conquer some stuff. Let them have them fun. There's not that many victory points left that we have to really worry about. Maybe I'll be able to win it in this turn, so to speak. Depends on what the Allies do. If they come in and hit Leningrad, for example, and take it, then obviously that's a victory point off, and then we'll have to wait till like, the Germans conquer it. Interesting how they placed it in the C zone with the Americans down there. But they can do that. For some reason, Eastern Canada connects to that C zone for some reason. Baltic states are liberated for Germany. Har har. You know, that's German territory. China says, nope, not going to do anything. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. We are attacking this turn. We're going to take out the Chinese right now. Let's build a factory. He doesn't have anything around me right now, so I might be able to get away with taking stuff, so to speak. And maybe I'll jump on southwestern USA just because I can too. Let's build flak tracks. 1, 2, 1, 2, free, 1, 2, free, 1, 2. Bomber. Build all that. Done. Comet move. We'll leave you there. You don't really have to move. Don't want to move anyways. I'm gonna send him right there. Attack. We're gonna not do anything with those guys yet. Just attack with everything I can for now. All you go in there. And I think I can actually move the entire lava myself for, damn it, undo. I move everything but the artillery here. Right, I don't have mechanized units yet. I will have them, I just don't yet. But whatever, just go in there. Attacking with everything, I'm still probably gonna still won't win. I don't really care if I lose a whole lot of stuff that I could prevent loss, but whatever, just care of it. We're gonna win! We're gonna win! Get it done! Move them out, why not? Move them up here. Yeah, we're gonna move one of these guys down there at least. Just kill that transport just because I can. And there's this guy up here. He can join. Well, let's get this over with, I guess. I should be able to... I've got 15 victory points right now. That'll get me 16. If we're lucky, that won't be enough, I don't think. I needed to take Egypt this turn, I guess, to win, and I don't see any possibility of doing that right now. But whatever. We'll do it next turn. So done. Yes. Done. He didn't even kill anything besides my infantry, so that's done. We've taken southwestern states. We've taken out entirety of China. Drop those guys there. Drop those guys there. We basically just need one victory point to win. And it's either Moscow or Egypt LB. That victory point. Could be both. Could go over 18 if we want to. These guys can continue on their merry way, I guess. Well, maybe we'll drop them up here. Do a suicide type attack and try and kill what I can over there. Done. Build this factory there. Build these guys there. Can't do anything there just yet. Bomber. Those guys there. Those guys there, why not? We're way over 100 now. Getting so many points. So yeah, Germany and me are doing quite well. The Italians are, they didn't really do too well. But whatever. The states they're constantly moving their guys backwards now. Whoops, he's coming after me. And I've got, one of their big purchasing places too. I can keep producing stuff now on the American front. It's funny that they have all the places all around Russia, but they don't have Russia. We don't have to take Russia, but I mean, it's a lot of troops to leave in Russia. Russia is falling. China's already fallen. Well, we got a few troops there. And he's building stuff in Eastern Canada now, because he has to worry about me. Wonder if they're actually worrying about me. They should be worrying about me. Japan has nearly conquered the world, so to speak. Literally, half the world, if you look at the world map up there, half this world is yellow. Why not? We'll roll for a bit more. I'll take paratroopers. And you know what? How much pushing power we got here? We've got 8. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make sure they have a difficult time taking that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be something. And over here in Hawaiian Islands, maybe we can change that to be, I don't know. Some guys do. 10. 10 guys. Alright, well, let's see here. Done. I'm probably going to lose it, to be honest, but here's the thing. I can, like, make a, valiant effort in to try and defend this. And I can, can't necessarily take these guys back, sadly. Oh well. We can move these guys back, since they won't really serve any purpose to speak of right now, is to try and take what we can. Move those guys up there, why not? Boink. And boink. And boink. So that's all taken out. And you're coming, so I'll have to, leave guys to defend there too eventually. But send those guys that way. Take out that stuff. Let's move these guys up in range to attack China if I want to. And move these guys here for now, and maybe we'll send that guy too. I can, why not? And you guys can go up there. And there. And why not? We'll try and go for Moscow. I'll probably die horribly, but the thing is that it'll do a lot of damage, and that damage might, mean that Germany can take that if I somehow lose one of these territories. I'll probably lose this one actually, or I might not. We'll see. So done. Battle in Moscow. So we shot down his AAs, and I did a little bit of damage actually. I killed off at least a couple artillery and 4 of his infantry. And he killed pretty much the rest of his stuff, but I mean, that'll weaken Russia a little bit for the other guys down there if I want them to attack, which I do. Done. Done. So pretty much yellow all the way down here. Have to move you, I guess, so you can go down there. And lots of fighters. I wonder if that'll actually deter the Americans from attacking. That's a lot of fighters, actually. 14-5 rules, that'd be like, 14 guaranteed hits. Going after Portugal. Yep, he decided against attacking that many guys. Alright, well, we won. No. So that's like the Japanese campaign. Unlike, with the CPU, you actually have, like, a lot to, take, so to speak. You're stronger than, like, the Australians down here. You're stronger than the Indians over here. And you are stronger than China. As a whole, they're stronger than you, probably, but if they're not working together to kill you, or, if England's using its purchasing power elsewhere, or if China's, being stupid kind of like this and not really conserving its troops, you will, like, roll over everything over here and not this win. So that's the Japanese campaign. It's a little bit different. I like the idea that you have, like, this superpower China to worry about and technically the stuff down there. Makes for an interesting game. Next time, I think we'll play Big World one more time, and I'll play your Germany or Moscow, because really those two are where the action is really at. They're going after each other like, tooth and nail. Pretty much like in World War II. So we'll see how that goes. And for now, take care.